Another use for beef cheeks or ox cheeks, and another use for my pressure cooker. It's an Asian version of beef cheeks. It's absolutely delicious. The original recipe is by Bruno Lube. It's an old recipe. I've been cooking it for over 20 years. I used to do it a lot in the restaurant. It's very popular. Let's get going. I've got a kilo of beef cheeks, and you just want to salt those before we start. I'm going to set my pressure cooker onto the saute mode and put in some vegetable oil. While the oil is warming up, you want to chop 2 carrots, just roughly chop them. You don't need to peel them. A celery stick, and roughly chop an onion. I've also got, this was 30 grams of ginger that I've sliced. Again, I haven't bothered peeling because we're going to strain out the sauce at the end. A lemongrass stalk, which, give it a good bash. I've got 4 small garlic cloves that all you need to do with these is to just lightly crush them and they'll go in the pan whole. Other ingredients, I've got 4 kaffir lime leaves, 250 ml of stock. It can be beef or chicken. You know me, I'm always using chicken because that's what I've got in the fridge. 25 ml of pomegranate molasses, a tablespoon of sweet chili sauce, and 70 ml of ketchup mani. If you can't get hold of this, it's a sweet soy sauce. You can add honey to just light soy sauce, but you'll see how I use these as we go along. It's actually, I know, oh, and 25 ml of lime juice. It looks like it's a lot of ingredients. It is. Oh, and I also forgot all the spices. I've got 3 whole cloves. I've got 3 cardamom pods that I'm just going to crush a little bit like that, just so that the shells break open, and a star anise. But there's the initial cooking, and then we just leave it to go. There is a recipe on my website if you want to cook it in the oven for this dish. So you can see this is the sort of size pieces of beef cheek I've cut it into. The oil's nice and hot. They're going in to brown on both sides. Can you see? Yes, you can. Remove the meat from the pan and put in the ginger, garlic, onion and celery, and just let that saute and get a bit of colour on it for about 5 minutes. Vegetables have got a nice bit of colour on. Tip the meat back in with its collected juices. Pour in 250 ml of stock. Pour in the ketchup mani, the lime juice, the pomegranate juice, molasses, and the sweet chili sauce. Put in the kaffir lime leaves, the lemongrass. God, this is so challenging today. Star anise, cloves and cardamoms. Give it a jolly good muddle up. Put the lid on and set it on pressure cook for 50 minutes. I'm going to answer the doorbell. The beef is done. I'm going to take out the pieces, the pieces of beef and put them in a bowl. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to strain the sauce into a clean saucepan. I'm now going to bring this back to a boil, then down to a simmer and reduce it by about 1/3. I just want to make it a little bit thicker. Keep the cheeks covered while you're reducing the sauce, that way they won't dry out. I just reduced this by about 1/3. You can see how gloriously glossy it is. And now I'm going to put the beef cheeks back in, put a lid on this, and then I can leave it until I'm ready to eat, or you could eat it now. This actually gets better with age. I used to, for the restaurant, make it the day before. It really takes in the flavour. So I'm just going to leave those now until tonight. Quantities wise, That's enough for 2 people with some leftovers. There is the recipe on my website is for 6. I'm going to put together the beef cheeks. So I have paired the beef cheeks with my spiced pilaf rice and the mango and cucumber salsa. Both recipes are available on YouTube. Take a bowl, spoon a generous amount of rice into the bottom of the bowl. Now for the beef cheek. On the rice, drenched in sauce, and then we're going to finish with some salsa, and finally some toasted sesame seeds.
You can tell my hands have never worked before with all this. Okay.
To go with the sweet soy beef cheeks, this salsa is absolutely delicious. It's mango and cucumber salsa. In this bowl, I've got half a mango. I ate the other half. Everything is chopped to a 1 centimetre dice. There's a quarter of a cucumber peeled and diced, and 4 spring onions. To make the dressing, we are going to put in a bowl, there is 1 teaspoon of ginger. This is 1 kaffir lime leaf that is finely chopped, and I took out the woody bit from the middle of the leaf, and a teaspoon of sugar. In here I've got the shakes. 30 ml of sesame oil and 30 ml of olive oil. That's going in. I'm going to add 25 ml of lime juice and just a normal dessert spoon. So you can do the sweet chili sauce to your taste. So that's sweet chili sauce. I love the stuff. Give it a whisk. I'm just going to taste it. That's perfect. If you need to add a bit more lime, do. I'm going to pour this all over the chopped up bits. Give it a good stir. That can all be done in advance. Then just before serving, you can see the quantity here. This is a small handful of coriander leaves, a small handful of mint leaves, and a small handful of basil leaves. If you can get hold of Thai basil, all the better. Mix it through. Finish with some toasted sesame seeds if you like. And that is a mango and cucumber salsa. I'm just going to taste it. Don't worry, I won't double dip. 1 mouthful. You don't need to have it with anything. I can eat bowls of the stuff.